Good morning everyone, we are starting our first full day in Sri Lanka today. I thought I would show you quickly around the hostel that we are staying at. It is probably the best hostel we have stayed in so far in our travels. We are in, what's it called, C1 Colombo Fort in Colombo, obviously in Sri Lanka. We are in a 8 bed dorm. I'm on the top bunk, Lauren is currently below me. Hi Lauren.
Hi.
And this is what the dorm room looks like. So I don't think anyone is staying in that bed or those two beds. So we have the two of us, someone in that bed, and two people in those beds. So not too busy at the moment, but the hostel's got loads of different rooms, so it can definitely fill up loads of different people. This is our view to the outside. We're just about to head out for some breakfast at the minute, but I definitely want to show you more of this hostel throughout this video. Red velvet coffee and a raspberry cheesecake. Come on in. Will be scattered in the wind. This is the rooftop little section of our hostel, and this is the view. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can see people out on their rooftops hanging out the laundry. You can look down to the street below. We are out in Colombo exploring. There is this new walkway by the sea. Lauren knows a bit more about it than I do. She's taking me here. But there is a bridge over there that looks quite cool. She says they're trying to build up this bit to be like the bit at Dubai, like the bit by the sea. They're obviously still building it right now, but it's quite pretty. Lovely day. We've got all the buildings beside us, and then we can see the sea over there. I'm still trying to gauge how people in this city feel about COVID. I've seen people wearing masks all the time outside, and also I've seen people with no masks in the tuk-tuk, and one of our taxi drivers didn't have a mask, so don't really know how they feel about it yet. I'm sorry if you can not hear me over the wind noise. I think I need to be a little bit careful getting my camera out in these streets because people have come up to us quite a lot. I think it's a bit more rougher in the edges than when we were in Thailand, so we need to make sure that we're being street smart, which we always try to be anyway. Getting your valuables out and flashing them isn't always a good idea, so you need to take in your surroundings when you're doing something like this. But there's not that many people around, but we're not totally alone, which I think is perfect opportunity to get your valuables out if you so want to, like I do right now. Are you enjoying Sri Lanka? Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant.
Don't talk to strangers.
Well, some of them are being really helpful, yeah, but we have been told that
Toronto, Canada.
So they're trying to like make it like other built up cities, I think. You said you've heard that Colombo's trying to be like more up and coming, yeah, because we've heard from most backpackers the route to kind of do is you fly into Colombo and then you basically only stay there one night and then you leave. This is your first time to Sri Lanka. I've been here before, but I was like 5. What do you think so far, Lauren?
It's quite full on, but it is nice. Like I don't think I've ever been somewhere like this. Maybe when I was younger, but obviously I don't really remember that. But it's nice to just like experience a little bit different, I think.
Yeah.
Than we used to.
I would like to get a bit more experience in the travelling anyway, because I feel like Thailand is a very easy start, and get a bit more used to places that are a bit rough around the edges. But I do think that Colombo is going to be very different to all the other places that we will visit. We had some other travellers in our hostel, but not that many, and I don't know, I feel like there might be some more in our next destinations, but Sri Lanka overall is very quiet right now. I do think it's very quiet. And when we go to restaurants and stuff and we say that we're travelling here and they thank us, we feel a little bit weird about that, about like our privilege and everything, especially with the state of Sri Lanka right now. But probably the best thing I can do in that position is spend my money. So that's what I'm doing.
This Chinese aid was opened, this Chinese governmental aid. Gifted by the Chinese government.
Diplomatic relations between Sri Lanka. I didn't even know about these relations.
So we're here right now, and this is what it's going to look like whenever it's finished. But right now, this is just all like sand.
What, basically. The whole thing?
The whole, yeah, this whole thing. Yeah.
Oh wow! And that's the roundabout that we came down. And I think they're starting to build some of these skyscrapers, and then we come along this walkway here.
It's like a whole other like town.
So this sandy bit is all the development plans that are still going to happen. It goes all the way over here, and we're about to walk over the bridge now. There's also like development happening over there. Reminds me a little bit of the Squinty Bridge in Glasgow. Could have got the same experience in Glasgow. Me and Lauren are waiting for our pick-me, which is kind of like an Uber in Sri Lanka. We're going to go and get some lunch and then visit one of the famous mosques here in Colombo. But I am absolutely sweating. I don't know, I can't really tell if it feels hotter than Thailand, but I'm really feeling it. I have a massive stilla. My face is just a mess. I need to keep the sunglasses on because it's so bright and so sunny I can't see a thing. We're on the main road here waiting for the pick-me. Everyone is beeping at us. Booked the pick-me, we're waiting. We're ignoring all the tuk-tuk beeps, waiting for our man, and hopefully get some good vegetarian food at Golden Cafe and then head toward the mosque. I think it's called Jami Ul-Afar Mosque. It's quite famous. I looked up things to do in Colombo. Really pretty from the outside, so hopefully we can get some pictures and then head back to the hostel and just chill out there, or at the cafe we went to this morning before we get our bus this evening. It's at like 10:30. We are heading to Dambulla tonight. Hello. Oh, Captain America seats. These tuk-tuks are a bit more closed up than the Thailand ones. Got a little wall here so I don't fall out.
Find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you want? Orange juice, mango?
Do you have any water?
Water?
Can I have some water?
Normal?
Normal. Thank you. So we gave up with the Golden Temple because we weren't sure where it was. So we just saw this vegetarian place in like a Hindu area, and I think they're all eating with their hands. We're gonna have to eat with our hands. We've been given this plate. There's no menu. Everyone just gets rice and curry. I don't know really what anything on this plate is apart from rice and curry. That's dal. Thank you. Scotland. Scotland. It looks good. Try a bit of the dal with the rice.
It's a little bit spicy. It's okay.
Oh, that's nice. It's a yogurt, like curdy yogurt thing. That's nice. Calms it down. Don't know what these are. I'm gonna try this thing. I don't know what it is, but it's nice.
Nutty?
Yeah, I think there's some nuts inside. Very successful. This one's slightly too spicy. Still don't know what these are for. But we've both done very well. Very proud of you, Lauren. Lauren doesn't even like spice that much. Anne asked us if we wanted more rice, which is very kind. And all the curries come from those little pots. Everyone's just sitting, eating with their hands. Nice little place. Yeah, they gave the white girls the spoons. The bill has come, £620 for both of us. How much is that?
£1.57.
£1.57.
Which is £7 each.
Oh my god. We've arrived at the mosque. Look how cool it is. It's almost like an optical illusion. Like, it's faced that way and then it turns a little bit. Oh, so exciting. We're going to go and take a closer look. Maybe cross here and then cross again. Here we are.
I think we can actually get that close.
Yeah, we can't actually.
Over here.
It looks pretty cool. It says closed temporarily due to the health safety reason. It is a few hours later. Me and Lauren are sat on the side of the road in Colombo at a bus stop waiting for our bus to take us to Dambulla. It is about half an hour until the bus comes, so we're just chilling. We're just living our best life on the side of the road. Every tuk-tuk comes by, stops and asks us if we want a taxi. And we tried to ignore them or say no. And one wouldn't leave for like 2 minutes, but it's fine, they all leave. I feel okay.
Yeah, they don't get out of their tuk-tuk, they just
Yeah.
say hello, hello. And they say no, thank you. And they go.
Yeah. I also can't tell if there's a power cut right now or not because there's no street lights on, but the traffic lights are on, and obviously our bus station light is on. Another tuk-tuk beeping at us. He's stopped at the side of the road. Don't know what the deal is with the street lights. Oh no.
Get it on camera.
Get that first-hand account in.
Alright then.
Oh great. What's it?
No thank you.
No thank you. No thank you.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Bye.
It is now the next day. We have made it safely to Dambulla / Sigiriya. We've booked a hostel in between the two towns because we wanted to visit both, and they're about 25 minutes apart, so I thought might as well just stay at the one accommodation and then we can do Dambulla today, which is what we're going to do, and then Sigiriya tomorrow. We are in our hostel. It is called Chill Hostel Sigiriya and it is lovely. We are in a 4-bed dorm, but me and Lauren are the only people in here right now. There's one girl in the room next door, and I think that's all the people in the hostel right now. We had a lovely breakfast this morning. They made us a beautiful spread. It was like breads and pancakes and toasts and jams and fruit and fresh shakes and coffee and tea in the little teapot with the Sri Lankan tea because it's famous for its tea. It was gorgeous. We couldn't finish it all. I felt quite bad. And they have also taken my laundry this morning. Everything seemed really helpful and nice, and we had a little bit of a nightmare with the bus last night. So we told the conductor that we were getting off at Dambulla because obviously our ticket said Dambulla. We wanted to make sure we were going on the right bus to the right place. Said yes. And then it's like a 4-hour bus. We're supposed to get off like 1:30, and we noticed on Google Maps at one point that we've gone past Dambulla. So I walk up to the front to ask, like, are we still going to Dambulla? Are we turning around, or is it like a one-way street or something? And the conductor's asleep, and obviously the bus driver didn't know that we were meant to get off at Dambulla. So I'm like, Dambulla? And they're like, oh, back that way. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I was meant to get off. So they basically dropped us at like the next town over, and luckily we'd been conversing with the hostel anyway because we knew that we would get in at 1 AM. So we'd emailed them to make sure that someone would be available to let us into our room, and he was going to pick us up from the bus station. So luckily we had his number, and we just said, they drove past, can you come pick us up from the next town? And it was on WhatsApp, and you can send live location and everything like that. So it all worked out okay. It could have been a lot worse, but yeah, everyone has been so kind so far, and I really recommend this hostel actually. Really excited, had a good night's sleep. I've got like a little pod thing. Lauren is through the wall. It's like a piece of paper basically, and we're both choosing to go in the bottom bunks and no one on the top bunks. Like I said, it's just us in here, and I've had one of the best showers that I've had in the last 6 months. It was amazing. Really nice water pressure, and I feel like when you're away from your normal shower, you really appreciate a good shower. So I'll give you a quick tour of the room. Got some safes which we've put our stuff on, and then this is the 2 empty beds, my bed and Lauren's bed. And then we've got an area here for more stuff if there are 4 people in here. And this is the gorgeous bathroom. Just look at that shower. It's stunning. And then over here we've got our little getting ready station, nice sink and everything. Really nice and big. Love this bathroom. Today's plan, like I said, we are sort of near Dambulla at the moment and Sigiriya, so we are going to do Dambulla today. We are going to head to the Dambulla Cave, Temple and Golden Buddha, but it's like midday. We let ourselves sleep in today because we did not get here until like 3 AM because of our little mishap with the sleeping bus driver conductor. Now it's midday, I'm just taking things a bit slowly. I'm trying to upload a video, but the Wi-Fi here is not great. I'm trying to hotspot it on my phone, which is taking a very long time as well. My phone does not have much internet. We've got our Thai Sims. We did get them on our first day. I think they cost us 650 Sri Lankan rupees each. They've been okay. They seem quite finicky, but it's better than having nothing in my opinion. So that's what our plans are for today. Hopefully I will film something interesting at the Dambulla Cave, Temple and Golden Buddha. I'm really excited to go. It is the largest and maybe largest in something else cave temple in Sri Lanka. Cave complex? Not quite sure. I will put it on the screen, but I'm very excited. This is like our first time like sightseeing in Sri Lanka. Colombo was quite full on, and I don't think Colombo is going to be like the rest of Sri Lanka. I didn't mind it. I warmed to it slightly, but I'm excited to see the other more nature, touristy, backpackery parts of Sri Lanka.